What is it?
Your mom's on the phone.
Yeah, hi, Ma. What is it?
Howard.
Yeah.
I was in the shower, heard you berating your father.
No. I wasn't berating him. Berating. No, my father, no. The only thing I said about Dad was, Dad's a Johnny-come-lately.
What?
Dad never saw me as being in the entertainment business.
He's a recent fan.
You always kept saying you wanted to be a DJ.
Yeah, but Dad was fighting it.
Dad was trying to help you.
Yeah.
And he figured, well, you know, maybe you should take something connected with acting and speaking.
I don't need acting and speaking. I knew I had it in me. I don't need, let me explain something to you. I did.
Plenty of blood, sweat, and tears.
Let me tell you something, darling. Let me tell you something.
Let's talk truthfully.
Well, let's talk.
Well, wait a minute. I want to ask you a question. Was there some truth to the way Howard said your husband presented it to him?
Oh, please. Of course she knows it's true. We've got it on tape.
Truth to that.
He used to sit me down and go, listen, you sound stupid. You're a big dope, and you don't go and you don't take... you say you want to be... What it was is my father would go, you say you want to be on the radio. I don't see you talking. I don't see you giving... I don't see you up on a stage. I go, Dad, I don't want to be on a stage. I don't want to be on a stage. I want to be in front of a microphone talking. I don't see you on a stage. I don't see you take a drama class. So I go and I take a drama class, right? Because my old man forces me to take one. I don't want to be in any drama class. They tell me to get up and sing Row, Row, Row Your Boat in the class. Listen to this. The guy said, Mr. Waxman in Rockville Center goes... I sit in the class. I was shy. I was medicated. I needed to relax.
Medicated? Medicated or from what?
I was on medication.
He had Vicks Vapor up on
I was self-medicated.
Any medication.
Okay. So anyway...
Story.
Ma, wake up.
I don't even know what he's talking about.
All right. Okay. There was no medication. And then I had to be sedated just to get into that high school. I hated high school. I hated that high school. I hated that high school with a passion.
He's not saying you went to a doctor, Ray.
Yeah, I didn't go to any doctor. I went to a doctor I found on the street.
Dr. Feelgood.
Dr. Feelgood.
You made a beautiful
Dr. Leary.
scenario that isn't true.
I went to Dr. Leary.
Dr. Leary.
All right. Anyway, so anyway, my old man goes, you should they got a drama class in that Rockville Center. You go there.
Your father speaks with that accent?
Yes.
You haven't heard him?
Don't you know it?
No.
Well, listen to him. So anyway. The King of Siam. Yeah, the King of Siam.
He's your friend.
And what it is, my father has a real thick New York accent, and he tries to enunciate. And when he tries to enunciate, he talks like this.
Well, for that matter,
Papa modulation.
You come from New York.
That's right.
So you have the New York accent,
So I know that. I'm not fighting it.
All right. So
okay, so anyway.
Let's be fair about this.
It's not an argument.
I don't hear you imitating yourself that way.
What? Of course, that's how I talk. I talk like this.
You have a New York accent.
Oh, who is that?
It's not me.
So...
This is the respect I get, right?
Oh, stop it. Have a little fun.
Stop it.
Come on.
It's a comedy show, man. No one's tuning in to hear you get respect. All right, so anyway, so my father goes... You don't do anything. I don't even see you talking to a Kmart microphone. You don't even talk in a supermarket. I don't even see you around the house that you talk. You don't talk. You don't go to the radio station. Join a radio station or radio club. Let me see you talking to a radio or take a music lesson or take something, a voice lesson. You don't take it. I'm willing to provide these things. So I said, Dad, I have no interest in that. When the time is right, I will know when to do it. When is a better time to do it?
Who got all your musical instruments? Who ran with you to get that license?
Yes, that's true.
Yeah, that's true. You know what he went into to raise you? You're raising 3 daughters. You see...
Hey, let me tell you something. Nothing goes into it. I hardly raise the girls. My wife does it.
Put Allison on the phone. You'll hear what goes on.
Oh, Allison works hard at it. I don't.
Wow.
But you're not saying that anything he said is not true.
Ma, it's all true. Why do you think it's an attack? So then I listen to my father. I go, okay, Dad. Now, meanwhile, all the kids in Rockville Center thought I was a geek. All the cool kids are in this drama class because it's an easy grade. All you got to do is do stupid stuff.
Kids in Rockville Center.
Oh, Ma, let me tell the story.
Why did they think you were a geek? I don't even think they knew you were alive.
They didn't know I was alive, so that's called a geek, Mom.
That's a geek?
Get with it. I was a geek in high school. I was king of the geeks.
Was a geek. I don't know.
All right. So anyway, please.
They weren't going to write that on his report card.
I had to smoke so much pot to get through the day and take ludes because I was the geek. You know what it is to be the geek?
Can you imagine somebody putting that in the context that your son is a geek?
Yeah.
His son is a geek.
I'm so deluded, my mother doesn't even realize that I'm 12 inches taller than the rest of the planet.
Well, listen,
and I'm walking through the halls, and my mother dresses
when
me.
When it comes to your father...
No, so then my father goes, what was defending? You haven't argued with one thing I've said.
I have to tell you.
Did my father say the following words? You should join a drama class. So I joined this drama class. Listen to this. My mother knows this. They stick me in there's all these cool girls and stuff in there, and then this guy Waxman.
Yeah, the teacher.
The teacher. I saw him in some play. Now, who's he qualified to teach me how to act? He goes, Howard, get up and sing in front of the class, row, row, row your boat. Well, why don't you just have me take my penis out and show them everything?
That's so horrible, sing, row, row.
So I get up like this. Stand up. I'm too tall for the world.
Howard, you're a big complainer.
And I go like this.
What?
And he goes, I can't hear, project. And I'm like, row, row, row your boat gently down the stream. And the kids are looking at this big, ugly, tiny, tin-looking bastard singing row, row, row your boat. Oh, man. And the guy says to me, you should play a flagpole. No, he didn't say that, but he might as well have said it. And he goes, all right, sit down. I knew I'd messed up.
Oh, dear.
For God's sakes. Because I wasn't ready to come out of my shell yet, Robin. I was molting. I was molting.
First of all, you were never shy. If we had come
in the house, Ma, in the house. There's a difference between the house and school. So get out of the house and take a look at me.
Get out of the house.
You saw in the carpool when you drove the carpool in high school.
Yeah.
Didn't you see that the other boys weren't talking to me?
They weren't talking to anybody. They didn't even say good morning to me.
So there you go.
So
they didn't like you, and they didn't like me.
Too.
You were a geek also.
No, I said good morning to them, and you said to me, don't bother saying good morning to them. And so
they didn't like you.
You know, it must be wonderful to be this.
When people don't say good morning to you, Ma, they don't like you.
Oh, please.
What do you think? They were mute?
They were mute. You should have seen these kids. Zonked out. But how
they were trying to be cool. They were trying to be cool, actually.
They were trying to be cool?
Yeah.
That's the way to be cool.
Yeah, well, hey, I thought it was weird.
It worked for them.
Yeah.
What did I tell you?
It didn't work for them. Take it.
My mother picked neighborhoods for me. I knew the neighborhoods.
They were popular in school.
I picked the neighbor. I said, I begged my mother, go to Merrick. Go to one of these. This is where I would have flourished. We're going.
Merrick is different than Rockville City?
Of course, Ma. Wake up. There's a difference.
On.
Don't you know the difference, Ma?
No, I don't know.
Oh, you don't. She still don't get it.
No.
She don't get it.
We're not moving from Merrick.
But I think it's wonderful.
We're staying in Rockville Center, and that's all there is to it.
That's you. You're hearing the voice in my head. My earphones are. You're hearing the consciousness of my head. The conscience.
The voice has gotten so loud.
Here, we're going to live in Rockville Center. We're not living in Merrick. That's all there is.
The voice in Howard's head has gotten so loud you can hear it through the microphone now.
I did not give my permission to be imitated.
I did not give my permission to be imitated. Imitated.
She doesn't hear her voice. You know, your
friends never said good morning to me. They were zonked out. That's being cool? Being zonked out? Zonked.
Okay.
Ma, you picked neighborhoods like Sharon Stone picked scripts.
Believe me, I didn't do bad.
Listen, let me tell you something. I love you, Mommy. That's all that counts.
Yeah.
You're an eccentric. You're an eccentric.
I think that it's wonderful that she can, she doesn't see the world the way it is.
No, she doesn't.
She has this rosy view.
Oh, yes.
Everything's fine.
Yep.
Who
Nothing's
is this,
wrong.
Robin? You're talking about my personality?
Oh, well, it just seems that way. Listening to you talk about Howard's life.
Discourse on me.
What?
What qualifies you to give this discourse?
Just listening to you when you talk to him.
Robin's a good judge of character.
Robin doesn't even know me.
Now I don't know you.
See how
you know me to say hello? How are you?
I know you more than you think.
Robin told.
More than they think.
Everyone knows you more than you think.
This is wonderful. And everybody's analyzing me.
Everybody's analyzing me. You're not too tall, Howard. You're very popular.
All right, Howard.
No, Ma, you don't.
I picked for you to make you funny looking.
You used to dress me. You know what's funny about you?
What?
Then you used to dress me. You wouldn't let me wear jeans because you had some hang-up that
Nobody wore jeans.
Oh, okay. You wouldn't
Nobody wore jeans.
Everyone in the whole school wore jeans.
Those dirty, filthy jeans that these kids wore was disgusting.
So,
you would have put on some nice clothes to school and show respect.
I had long hair. For some reason, the long hair I had.
What?
And then she dressed me in these bizarre clothes that she picked out.
You didn't have long hair.
Ma, do you want me to show it to you on film?
Not when
Did you make me cut my hair for Ellen's wedding?
At the beginning of high school.
Did you make me cut my hair? Did you make me cut my hair for Ellen's wedding?
Yes.
How long was my hair? Was it down the middle of my back? Why do we have pictures?
You were in college then.
Oh, my God. I wasn't in college. I was in high school, Ma. You don't even have a sense of what history is.
I don't really remember. Were you in...
So why do you comment if you don't remember?
Well...
So I had this really long hair. She's an older woman at this point.
Yes, I'm an older
She's fragile.
woman, but,
So I had this really long hair, and my mom was making an issue out of pants.
Yeah.
So she would go out and find these really whacked out slacks.
Sandsabelt
slacks.
No,
and I'd be walking through the halls, trying to fit in a little bit. And she would say, "You wear these clothes." And, I was a geek.
And you really were tortured, right?
Yes. Yes.
Oh.
And I didn't want to take a drama class. I just wanted to get through high school and just get out of the house.
Well,
and then I would come alive again. I decided in high school.
You need to get through this.
I'm going to go through it. I'm going to be dead for 3 years.
I have to go now, but as far as your father is concerned, he supported you in every endeavor.
And he always knew Howard was going to be in show business?
That's what Howard said he wanted to be. He wanted to be on the radio. That's Howard always said that.
Well, did I do it?
You did it.
Did I take a speech class?
Fine for you.
Did I have to take a drama class? Was I right?
You did take some. You did take some lessons later on. You did.
I went to a voice coach for 2 visits.
No, that's not true. More than 2 visits.
3 visits.
But okay, Hal.
So what are you talking about?
You're a self-made man.
Do I know what I'm doing?
Do you know what you're doing?
Oh, I am a self-made man.
I'm
not a self-made man?
Did you need support along the way?
Of course.
Oh, okay. Oh, all right. All right. Then we're in agreement.
Oh, did I say I didn't have support along the way?
No, he's always said that his father got him he got his first
What are you, a lawyer, Robin?
I'm just saying he's always said all the things you've said here.
Oh,
and you
he has said that?
Yes,
you never heard that?
He's saying the right thing. Oh. He's saying the right thing.
Yes, he always
He's saying the right thing.
Okay, I'll talk to you later, Howard.
All right, Mother.
All right, bye-bye.
Bye-bye. There's my mother. There's the voice. She doesn't realize that the voice in my head is so loud now.
Oh, he's saying that? Oh, poor thing. Oh. You don't like Madras pants that I picked out for you?
Do your parents sound like this?
Madras pants?
Let me ask you something.
And a yellow windbreaker?
Do everyone's parents sound like this, or mine completely whacked out? I don't know. I don't even know anymore.
Don't ask me about parents.
Well, tell me. Okay. So seriously, when you guys hear my mother, do you think she's like a whacked out eccentric?
What's great is she claims that she didn't do what she's still doing.
Yeah.
But not only that, when she calls up to argue with Howard, she argues that he's right.
Yeah, I know. But let me ask you something. Help me out here, because, they're my parents. I'm too close to the situation. And since I'm writing a movie about my life and everything, I got to get it right. Mm-hmm. Is my mother completely out of the loop?
Well, I told you. I was telling you exactly what I thought, that she has this view of the world. She's not with
the
reality.
World. I know.
She sees things one way, her way.
Yeah.
And that's the way it goes.
That's how I think.
If boys aren't talking to you, it's their problem. You don't have to go to school with them.
Right.
But you're going to school with them.
You're trapped in a room with these guys.
Maybe she likes turbulence or something.
No, I don't know.
She just thinks that you're supposed to be oblivious.
Rose-colored glasses.
To everything that's going on.
No, but to call in and argue with you about you being right.
But the voice in my head, I hear it still.
Uh-oh. No more parents. Our guest is here, that's all.
Oh. I'll tell him I'm in no condition to see you.
You need a therapist.
I need a therapist. Because the voice in my head is getting very loud.
Howard? What's wrong? What did I do that was so wrong? You turned out all right. You got on the radio. You're right. You're right. You're right. You're right.
Then I'm in agreement with you.
She was way wound up this morning because she yelled at Robin. That never happened.
Are you his lawyer? Is that you? Robin, what are you?
Well, hey.
You his lawyer?
Listen, I got to take a break because the voice in David Letterman's head is here visiting us today.
Who's that?
Merrill, his old girlfriend. That's the voice he hears. David?
Oh, David, turn down the studio temperature. Make the audience comfortable. And then you can say it's your theory. Chris Elliott is so funny.
All right, let's take a break. And when we come back, we'll meet the voice in David Letterman's head right after these words.